Hey guys, welcome to module 1.6, which is our third and final module on lead generation. So first of all, quick recap on what we did last time, which was the coaching and that link, that magic question between helping a member on the gym floor and then the line that you use to get them back for a consultation. So my challenge to you guys last time was to go out and use that line, and hopefully you've got a good bank of members that you know their name, members that you know things about, members that you've now helped, and now members that are filtering through that funnel now into consultations. So what I want to do today, and the aim of today, is to give you a whole heap of different lead generation ideas where we can flood the top of that funnel with members and get more consultations out of the bottom. So, and then eventually clients. So I'm just going to fire off loads and loads of different methods that you can use, and just make notes as you're going along for particularly the tips that I suggest and how to make them really efficient and effective. So first of all, some ideas on marketing. So if you have the opportunity to put some in-club posters, that might be about a seminar that you're running. We're going to come on to some of these ideas in a second, but an open day that your club has, anything that you're doing, can you pop a little poster up in club just to let members know it's happening? Your in-club and online PT profile, if you're not on the board, members are going to question why all the other PTs are there but you're not. Social media, so we're going to come on to a lot of social media stuff on the next module, but are you active on social media? Is the club promoting you on social media as well? So your personal and the club's business social medias should have some reference to you at some point. And then outreach in the community. So can you go out with maybe your sales staff or your general manager to get out and about and do some outreach in the community? For the PTs that do that, when members then join the club, they're going to look for you over other PTs because they're the ones that they know. Phone calls. So I recommend that you get some reports on Elan, and just if you love phone calls, just start to call people. Some ideas for who you can call and the reports that you can do. Well, you should have a new joiners report, and if they're not having their Kickstart or Empower, then they're prime people for you to call that you can help. Members who have a birthday, can you call up anyone that has a birthday this month and offer them a personal training session as a little birthday present? So just click on birthdays in January and generate that report. Member anniversaries, so look at all the members that joined a year ago to this month and phone them up, and again, they've been a member for 12 months, offer them a PT session as a little present. And then your high-low usage. So members that aren't coming, phone them up and say, look, you remember the gym and you're not achieving your goal if you don't come. Why not come in for a session with myself? Or the high users. So those that are using the club, let's say 3 times a week, 12 times a month. These are really good people to call because the phone call goes something like this. Oh yeah, I noticed you've been using the club loads. Want to see how your training's going? Yeah, it's going really well. Oh, cool, crack on. If you need anything, let me know. They're the ones you don't want. The ones that you do are the ones that the call goes, oh yeah, noticed you've been using the club quite a lot, so just wondered how your training's going. Yeah, not too good. All right, how come? Well, I've been coming 3 times a week. I'm not losing weight. Why don't you come and sit down with me and let me see if we can help you? They're the ones that you want to phone up. And then all of your Empower graduates. So if you have Empower in your club, phone up those people that have graduated from the program. They've gone from lots of support to no support. If they're not having PT, then it's an opportunity for you to get in front of them. Thing with phone calls is it doesn't dial itself. You do have to put some time in your diary and just get focused and start to call those numbers. Classes. So we have Energy Blast classes. You have studio classes. You can also run client-only classes. They're quite eye-catching. So if you have, let's say 10 clients already, get them into a little class maybe once a month. It's great to add value for those people, but also members are going to see those classes going on and they want to be part of those classes. They don't like to be excluded, and the only way to become a part of that class is to sign up with yourself. If you've got the Yard, so the Yard is a great place to showcase your skills and to add value in that. A little tip for you on this. So turning classes into clients is quite tough, but I'm going to suggest you do something called People Bingo. So People Bingo is that you'll give every single member a piece of paper, laminated paper, or a number on a piece of card that comes into your class. And at the end of the class, you call out, let's say, 4 numbers, and those 4 numbers are the winning numbers, and they've won a session with yourself. So just remember, you might think, oh, I specialize in weight loss, and there's some larger people in my class, so I'm going to go bang, I'm going to, you're 4, 7, 11, and 20. So I remember those numbers, and at the end, they're the numbers that I call out, and then these people think they've won something, but I've actually strategically or fixed the bingo calling. But it's a great way to, anytime you run this, to get 2, 3, 4, however many leads you want from that class. So people bingo, play it, it's awesome. You can run competitions. So simple competition you can do would be like win 4 weeks of personal training. To enter, leave your name, contact details, and why you want to win on a little piece of paper, put it into a fishbowl, and you can then choose one winner. What you then do is you call up all the people that didn't win and book them in for a session with yourself. So you're going to have some really good stories there, and people that are already wanting to achieve great things. So, and all it's going to cost you really is 4 hours of your time for the winner. That person should become a client, but then also you've got so many leads for just having a fishbowl and a piece of paper saying enter here. A biggest loser, similar to what we just said, but maybe have a little bit of a competition between the clients. So you choose a member each to take through a journey, and you can get them to compete against each other and really advertise it in the club. It's going to create lots of interest around personal training, and more people will want to take your services as long as you're getting results with that member. Gym floor challenges, most clubs do really well at running these challenges, but are you involved in them? Does it identify any areas where a member can improve or wants to improve? And then finally, a little competition, guess the blank, blank, blank. So it might be guess the number of calories in, and you have a jar of sweets or something. It might be guess the number of Skittles in this jar. Something like that, something as simple, and then the closest guess might win a personal training session, or you might just win a session for entering. So there's some ideas in terms of competitions. Events are cool. We have your open days. So can you get involved with the open day, and can you run something simultaneously with the club's open days? Can you just make yourself available for sessions? Can you run a seminar? Are you that confident to get in front of people and speak about a topic that you're an expert in? What a seminar will do will just elevate your standing in front of everyone else and kind of really put you on a pedestal amongst your other PTs and amongst your members. And can you run workshops? Are you trained in kettlebells or Olympic lifting or running? Can you run trigger point foam rolling? Can you run workshops? Maybe you run a workshop for 4 weeks, and at the end of that they have to leave the workshop because more people are starting for the following month. The exit strategy for those people who are in your workshop will either be move into PT or go back to what they were doing previously that wasn't giving them success. So great way, if you have 10 people in a workshop and you do 4 weeks and then they have to leave, if you get 4 or 5 clients from that, that's awesome. That's 4 or 5 clients from 4 hours work. So if you were doing 4 hours work a day and you're getting 5 clients, you'd be happy. Golden tip, give out guest passes to anyone that signs up for the open day, the seminar, or the workshops, so they can bring their friends in. Because especially seminars, if you had 10 people that signed up and you gave each person a guest pass and everyone brought someone to that seminar, you've now got 20 people. The gym's potentially got 10 new members, but you've doubled your exposure to more people. So give out guest passes and just make your time more effective. I made you aware of lots and lots of different methods to generate more leads. So now we really need to dial in your focus. So the difference between awareness and focus is this. So this is the FedEx logo, and I'm going to make you aware that there is a spoon and an arrow in that logo somewhere. So maybe just pause the video and have a look. So see if you can work out where the spoon and the arrow are. So I'm going to give you just a couple of seconds to do that. Make sure you pause if you want more time. So here it is. Here's the arrow, here's the spoon. Did you get it? So what I'm going to do, just flick between them. So now you're aware. The more times I flash this up, now if I just take them off, you're probably going to be focused on that spoon and that arrow. You don't really see the FedEx letters anymore, you just see the arrow and the spoon. So what I want you to do really, guys, is to focus on two of the techniques, 2 of the methods that we've spoke about today. Because if you focus on too many, it's like a member that wants to lose weight, run a marathon, get strong, build loads of muscle, and become super flexible. If they focus on too many things, they just achieve nothing. So FOCUS stands for follow one course until successful. So that's the key. Follow one course until successful. So here is your action for today. Choose your top 2 additional lead generation ideas. See, I say additional because interaction should be your number 1, but choose your top 2 additional lead generation ideas, just 2, and allocate 2 hours each over the week in your diary. So let's say you choose, I'm going to do some phone calls, I'm going to run a seminar, and you put time in your diary for both. That time for the seminar could be 30 minutes of planning, 30 minutes of designing a poster, it could be an hour promoting it, and then the following week it might be another hour promoting it and an hour delivery. So that's how it will work. We're going to tackle diary management again at the start of module 2. Guys, hope you found this really useful. So it's slightly over 10 minutes, so I just want to kind of bring you close to this. Next week we're going to talk about social media and how you can become a ninja with your social media and get loads of clients from it. So guys, thank you for listening. See you soon.